Brothers, I'm Steve Bolton, and I'm here today to tell you the story about Columbian Charities, commonly known as the 365 Club. And you might say, what's the 365 Club? The 365 Club was designed to help a brother in need or his family in need in times of crisis, to begin that journey to get yourself back on your feet. Although you maybe never heard of us before, let me assure you, in the 60 plus years we've been doing this, we've helped countless brothers in need out there, as well as their families in their time of crisis, and continue to do this magnificent work today. Now, you won't read about the brother knight that was a veteran that we helped get off the street. And you won't read about the brother knight that we helped as he was getting evicted from his home. And you won't read about the brother knight's family that we helped during their time of loss. And you won't hear about any of this or read about any of this because of our program's strict confidentiality policy. So you say, why 365? It's simple. Our ask is just $3.65 from each member of the Knights of Columbus each year. Not each month, each year. Less than a cup of coffee to fund all these great works. So let me share a story with you about one of our grants that truly touched my heart. About a brother knight, a 78-year-old veteran of this great country that was homeless and on the street because of an extended stay in the hospital. And during that time in the hospital, because he had no local family, his apartment evicted him and then moved all of his stuff into storage. And when storage wasn't paid, that was auctioned off. So this brother lost everything. But we got him off the street in 6 hours' time. And we put a roof over his head until he had time to get on with his life and move forward. But let me assure you, brothers, stuff like this happens every single day in our great state. But we can only continue this great work with your help. We get no funding from the Supreme Council. We get no funding from the State Council. All we receive is donations, that 365 from every member in our order in the state of California. Let me tell you how the program works. We ask every council to add $3.65 per member to their dues billing that goes out in December every year. We ask the council to collect that money and write a check in May of each year and ask their council representatives to bring that check and present it to us, the 365 Club, at the Parade of Grand Nights. Now, if this program has touched you in a personal way, you can always make a personal donation of any size, anytime, at californianights.org. Let me explain to you how the process works. It's simple. Any brother knight that sees a brother knight in need out there can request a grant application form from the state office by simply just emailing the state office and request that grant application form. Once you receive it, just fill it out. Email that back to us and the process starts. Let me tell you about the package you're going to receive from the state office. It's going to consist of 6 pages. The first 2 pages are just instructions to tell you how important it is to fill out the next 4 pages on the financial form so we can review your grant request in a timely fashion. Page 3, to me, is the most important form. It tells me and my reviewers who to contact if we have any questions at all on this grant request. All 4 pages of these financial forms are fillable forms, so you can fill them out on your computer. We'd prefer you do them that way because when you handwrite something like me, some letters look different, all right? Page 4, the confidentiality report, tells us the story about income, about debts, and about the situation the brother's in. Page 5 tells us the story about this particular grant request. It also, at the bottom of that page, tells us if the council's involved, if the council's made a donation to this brother, however sizable that is. And page 6 is just extra space to tell us the story. This package is important. It might seem daunting to you, but just take it one page at a time, and I assure you, you'll get through it in a timely fashion. So my brothers, I hope I've done a good job explaining to you how important this program is and how many Brother Knights and their families we've helped for years. But we have to change a trend. In the last 3 years, we've handed out donations in excess of $190,000 each year. And that's a great thing. But all we've collected over the last 3 years is an average of a little over $120,000 a year. So that means we're dipping into our reserve account big time. And we're going to run out of money one day soon. So we have to change that trend. So we need every Brother Knight in California to be engaged. Every Brother Knight in California to be willing to give us just $3.65. If you want to give more, God bless you. And we ask you to do that at californiaknights.org. But if you can't, at least make that commitment to us of $3.65 and pay that through your council and help us do these great works in the future, because without you, we can't do it, but with you, we can do great things. God bless you all, and I'll see you soon.